So I have been reading Mark Yuan's Amsterdam, which is a wonderful book, and I also read his novel, Machines Like Us. Yeah. And I was reading the Wikipedia, and I found that Ian McEwan is actually an atheist, and which is fine because most of the intellectuals in this age, atheists, and and I also learned that Ian McEwan was a really great friend of Christopher Hitchens, who is also a very well-known atheist, and so is Richard Dawkins, who is putting his energy behind the Brights movement and so on. I think atheism is fine, yes, but I think it's probably time we went beyond that, because atheism, as it stands, is a negation of the traditional concept of God, and which is fine. We accumulated a scientific knowledge, and I have a PhD in physics, and I of course subscribe to the physical worldview, and where natural law set forth by somebody or some entity. I'm not talking about God here, but everything, including our brain, our body, changes in time according to the natural law. That is fine. So there's no place for the concept of God. However, I do have issues about atheism, where it's a negation of the traditional concept of God, because it's just a historical concept, and it has played its role, but we need to go beyond that. And just saying that you're an atheist is a negation of venerable traditional concept, which probably doesn't have such a rich relevance in today's world. And negating God does not actually tell you anything in terms of futuristic thoughts, and the fact that time passes and the universe exists, and of course it evolves according to the laws of nature, but that is something trivial a few hundred years after Newton's discovery, and after Albert Einstein and quantum mechanics. And the fact that natural law holds appears to be almost trivial, so we need to go beyond that. So I'm just saying that atheism, as it stands, as a traditional, as a negation of the traditional concept of God, it's not really intellectually challenging or interesting, and I think we do need to go beyond that. We need to go beyond atheism. I'm not saying that we should subscribe to some traditional concept of God. I'm just saying that just being an atheist is intellectually not so challenging and not so interesting. That's my personal opinion.